Salam. That one word said with a smile and with eye contact will change how a Persian speaker sees you, not as a tourist passing through, as someone who made the effort. And making the effort with Persian is easier than you think, because unlike English, what you see in transliteration is what you say. The sounds are consistent, the structure is logical, and the warmth you receive in return is unlike almost anything else in the world. Hi, I am Yavar Dehghani, a linguist, author, and someone who has spent years teaching Persian to English speakers. The Persian Farsi Dari Phrasebook with transliteration is a practical travel and conversation guide for anyone wanting to communicate meaningfully across Persian-speaking communities in Iran, in Afghanistan, or anywhere in the world. It covers both Farsi and Dari side by side with a full transliteration system, so you can speak the language accurately from day one without needing to read Persian script at all. Before the first phrase, the book gives you everything you need to actually say what you read. Persian has 6 vowels, and every one of them maps clearly to a sound you already know. A as in ask, E as in get, or A as in father. And unlike English, there are no silent letters and no irregular pronunciations. If you see it, you say it. Most consonants work just like English. The 3 that you don't have English equivalents are explained with familiar examples. One is khe, as in Scottish loch. The other one is ghe, as in guttural sound coming from the back of throat. And the third one is je, as in jivago. The grammar section is equally easy. Persian verbs conjugate for subjects, so the subject pronoun is often optional, and Persian speakers will understand you even if your word order is not perfect. Word order is flexible. Nouns have no gender. Plurals follow a single simple rule. The Arabic sentence structure is subject, object, verb. The basic sentence structure is subject, object, verb, which is different from English, but very consistent. Still, it is flexible, the order. The message of these opening pages is clear. Persian is learnable, more so than most people assume. Let me walk you through what the phrasebook covers. It covers meeting people. The book opens with what you need immediately. Salam, hello. Khoda hafiz, goodbye. Lotfan, please. Kheli mamnoon, thank you. And a cultural note that matters. Verbal greeting in Persian are usually accompanied by handshaking, sometimes a kiss on the cheek, but only between people of the same sex, usually. Greeting with the opposite sex are verbal and more formal, traditionally. Knowing this before you arrive, it can save a great deal of awkwardness, especially in traditional settings. Greeting and goodbyes in Persian also are introduced by Sobh Bekhair, good morning, Shab Bekhair, good night, حال شما چطوره, how are you? These are the building blocks of any real exchange, and also cultural differences. It is one of my favorite sections. Phrases like I don't want to offend you, من نمیخوام به شما بی احترامی بکنم. And in my country we do it differently. در کشورمون ما اینو یه جور دیگه انجام میدیم. These phrases show respect. They signal that you are aware of difference, not ignorant. In Persian culture, that awareness is deeply appreciated. It has also parts on shopping and food and transport and accommodation. Everything a traveler actually needs. How to ask for direction, how to order food, how to book a room, how to handle an emergency. Each section gives you model phrases with English, Persian transliteration, and where they differ, the Dari equivalent also in bold. It has a section on family, Persian culture. There is a lot of emphasis on family in Persian culture. In Iran and Afghanistan, being able to engage around family is often how real connection begins. It has some section on health and emergencies, including the phrases you hope never to need but need to have, parts of the body, symptoms, how to get help, how to explain a medical condition. All of these are included in there. What makes this phrase book special and valuable is its coverage for both Farsi and Dari together. Farsi and Dari are the same language in structure and script, but in vocab and pronunciation they diverge in ways that matter. Where Iranian Persian has absorbed French loan words like autobus for bus, telephone for phone, Dari often uses different words where the vowel sounds differ. The Dari equivalents are shown in bold so you can see exactly where the two varieties part ways. For travelers or workers moving between Iran and Afghanistan or serving mixed communities, this dual coverage means you are prepared for both and you understand the relationship between the two rather than being surprised by it. Language is more than a tool for communication. It is a window into how people see the world. When you say Salam, when you say خیلی ممنون, when you try, that's very important. And when you want to speak to the speaker in that language, it makes a lot of difference. And something shifts. The transaction becomes a conversation. The interaction becomes a connection. That's what this phrasebook is for. The Persian Farsi and Dari Phrasebook with transliteration is available now on Amazon and also in the description below. Thank you for watching.